Split fast.
You want on the next list the first one? You can see close. Is it? Yeah.
No, there is actually. I made a set of walls that have infrared sensors on them and radio transmitters in them. And so it interrupts a beam at the start and at the goal. And it transmits it. There's a receiver underneath their feet and picks it up, does the timing. So the timing is accurate as long as it doesn't fail.
Distance is 128. Is it? I don't know.
For explore?
No,
No lah.
Where is fast one?
Oh.
Because he put on fast one to 2. So I'm wondering like why he adjusts his one the acceleration and the speed.
I think we were talking about wheels, a number of wheels before, and I don't know if I finished that conversation. So usually in these four-wheel versions, they put the center of gravity slightly behind the front set of wheels. So when you're turning and you're not accelerating or braking, there's a particular set of wheels that are dominant, and they determine how much it turns. But when you accelerate, then all four wheels are working. Weight transfers toward the back, but there's no wheels there. On a two-wheel vehicle, the weight transfers to a skid, which you have on the back, and you don't get any benefit from that. So that's why these four-wheel ones work well. We have a six-wheel one coming up later. I'll talk about that more.
How do they usually measure when to turn? They look at the number of panels, or is it distance?
Look at the front. It sends using the front sensor.
But do you remember the number of panels that it passed, or the actual distance?
By panels.
the panels?
You know, you're slowing down all the time, right? And these long straights are an issue, right? You can't usually tell the breaks in the walls are not good enough to actually use as indicators, so some people try to do, right? So if there's an opening in the wall, it's quite helpful because then you can calibrate on your way down. Yeah, the question is, do they drift? Absolutely. They drift a lot on the corners. You know, part of the deal is that you actually have to start the turns early at the higher speeds. So I have a table in mind, and then basically I pre-calculate when I'm going around a turn. If I'm going to accelerate really hard on that turn, I can start that turn early because I know I'm going to slide to the outside. It seems to have reached a plateau.
If he never even touches the walls accidentally or anything, is that all with the front sensor?
No, it's usually the side sensors. The front sensors are, well, they're used on diagonals and they're used during a search, but it's not so much. You know, if your goal is not to touch, and if it touches, it usually slows it down. And different people do it differently, right? So when I say the front sensor isn't used during a high-speed run, that's actually what I do, right? But maybe they do, I don't know. Okay, so the best score was 15.356. Thank you.